Men drink coffee black. The phrase, "only real men drink their coffee black," has become a staple in American culture, often used to evoke a sense of traditional masculinity. But where did this notion come from? This idea has been perpetuated in various forms of media, from movies to advertisements, implying that a man's coffee preferences are a reflection of his character. The prevalence of this phrase sparks curiosity about its origins, inviting us to explore the roots of this cultural phenomenon and what it reveals about our societal values. The association between strong, unadulterated beverages and masculinity has its roots in ancient mythology. A notable example can be found in the culture of the Spartan warriors, who were known for their bravery and rigorous lifestyle. In ancient Sparta, it was customary for warriors to drink their wine undiluted, a practice that was considered a testament to their strength and endurance. This tradition was deeply ingrained in Spartan culture, with the consumption of undiluted wine being seen as a rite of passage for young warriors. The idea was that only the strongest and most courageous warriors could handle the unadulterated wine, while the weaker ones would opt for a more diluted version. This ancient mythological example illustrates that the notion of strong, unadulterated beverages being associated with masculinity is not a modern concept, but rather one that has been present in various forms throughout history. The Spartan warriors' consumption of undiluted wine serves as a concrete example of how ancient cultures linked the consumption of strong beverages to traditional notions of masculinity, paving the way for the modern association between black coffee and manliness. Historical events have also played a significant role in shaping the cultural narrative around black coffee and masculinity. During World War II, rationing and scarcity led to a shift towards simpler, more austere forms of coffee consumption, with black coffee becoming a staple for many soldiers. This association of black coffee with resilience and resourcefulness may have contributed to its perception as a masculine beverage. Furthermore, the coffee shop craze of the 1990s and 2010s, popularized by shows like Friends and Sex and the City, often portrayed black coffee as a drink of choice for busy, no-nonsense professionals, reinforcing the idea that it's a beverage for those who value simplicity and efficiency. The rise of third-wave coffee and the subsequent proliferation of coffee shops also helped to solidify black coffee's status as a cultural symbol, with many coffee aficionados embracing the idea that true coffee connoisseurs drink their coffee black. These historical influences have helped to cement the notion that black coffee is a symbol of traditional masculinity, but it's worth examining whether this perception still holds true today. The idea of black coffee as a symbol of manliness has undergone significant evolution over time, influenced by various cultural and societal factors. In the mid-20th century, the notion of traditional masculinity was closely tied to the idea of self-sufficiency and rugged individualism, with black coffee serving as a beverage that embodied these values. As societal norms and perceptions of masculinity shifted, the symbolism surrounding black coffee also changed. The rise of coffee culture in the 1990s and 2000s, for example, led to a proliferation of coffee shops and a diversification of coffee-based beverages, potentially threatening the traditional association between black coffee and masculinity. Nevertheless, the notion that black coffee is a symbol of manliness has persisted, revealing a deeper-seated cultural desire to cling to traditional notions of masculinity. This persistence highlights the complexities and nuances of our perceptions of masculinity and the ways in which cultural symbols like black coffee can both reflect and shape these perceptions. The evolution of black coffee as a cultural symbol ultimately reflects our ongoing negotiations with traditional masculinity. In conclusion, the link between black coffee and manliness is rooted in history and culture. From ancient warriors to modern times, this association has evolved. Rethink what it means to be a man, one cup at a time.